Welcome to this guided breathwork practice. I'm Andre Wilson, and I'm happy to be your guide today. This breathwork practice is designed to awaken the immune system, liberate stuck energy in the body, bring peace to the mind, and assist in deep meditation. It can be done as often as feels good for you and your body and your mind. If you've already listened to the disclaimer, you can skip ahead to the warm-up at 7:45, or you can start the breath work right at 17 minutes. The following is a disclaimer, and please review this information before you get started. Participating in breathwork carries inherent risks and can be dangerous if not done properly. While guidance and support are provided throughout this meditation, you are responsible for your own safety. It is recommended that you consult with a healthcare professional before participating in this activity, especially if you have any medical conditions or concerns that may impact your ability to safely participate in this activity. By participating in this meditation, you acknowledge and accept the risks associated with breathwork and agree to assume all responsibility for your own safety. Please listen to your body and do not push yourself beyond your limits. If at any time during this meditation you have any concerns about your safety, please stop immediately and seek medical attention if necessary. And by continuing with this meditation, you are indicating your understanding and agreement to these terms. We've got a couple of contraindications and warnings to get out of the way before we get started. And the first one is we will be doing breath holds, and you don't want to be pregnant and holding your breath. So no pregnancy and breath holds. If you are prone to epileptic episodes, please do not partake in this practice. We will be sending a lot of energy into the brain, and it could set off an episode. Do not do this while driving or operating machinery. Never in water, never in water, never in water. With all of the energy flowing, you could pass out. If you pass out and come to while underwater, the first reaction of your body is to take a long breath in, a big breath in, and that would not be good. And for the last one is to make sure that you have your blood pressure under control. If your blood pressure tends to be all over the place, then you want to get that in check before starting this practice. With all of the energy we are going to be generating through this session, there are a few sensations that you could experience that are completely normal. Looseness in the body, lightheadedness, tingling, and if your face starts feeling a little stuck or frozen, or your hands and fingers want to flex like a T-Rex, this is called tetany, and it comes from the body being very alkaline through breathing. If you experience this, you can continue, but if it feels uncomfortable, you can always return to your normal breathing, and these feelings will go away. I invite you now to lay in a nice relaxed position with your spine straight, laying with your shoulders down away from your ears, with the chest supported by the shoulders and upper back. For fullest expansion, try laying with the feet flat on the ground and the knees pointing up to the sky, diagonally inward, as if they were two loved ones relaxing comfortably on a couch. As opposed to laying with the feet flat, this position allows for the lower back to make more contact with the earth and can result in more expansion of the diaphragm and a higher volume of oxygen intake. Everyone's body is a little different, so feel free to lay with the legs straight if that position is more comfortable for you. This breathwork is made up of 3 steps. The first step is 40 controlled, fully expansive breaths that sound like this. We are inhaling as much breath and oxygen as we can, in all the way, filling up the lungs all the way, filling up the belly, fully expanding the ribs, filling the chest all the way to the top of the head, and relaxing the breath out. We are doing it through the nose. The nose is more relaxing, the mouth is more stimulating. If you are experiencing any congestion, the mouth will work just fine. The second step is a big inhale after the countdown, and then exhale all of the breath all of the way out. We take a big inhale on our last breath, and we sigh the breath out. Right at the end of that long sigh, we are going to hold the breath for a minute to a minute and a half. Step 3 is the recovery breath. After holding the breath, we are going to take a big breath in through the nose. And you can put the tongue to the roof of the mouth, and that's going to help you do this inhale with a really powerful force. And it'll sound like this. Filling up the lungs, the belly, the chest, all the way up to the head. We want to fill up all the way, breathing deep, deep, deep in through the nose. And after that, we're going to hold the breath for about another minute. And after that minute passes, we are going to let the breath out. And when we let the air out, we're going to either hum or om all of the breath out. Humming and oming has been shown to increase nitric oxide by 15 times. And what this does is it helps to open the blood vessels to help deliver oxygen across the body. So to review the steps, we've got the 40 deep, slow, expansive breaths. The last breath is a big inhale, and then we sigh the breath out. And the next step is the breath hold that we're holding with empty lungs. Then the next step is the recovery breath. And that's when we take a deep breath in through the nose, and then we hold the breath for about another minute on the inhale, and then we om or hum the air out. For more information on the benefits of this type of breath work, you can look up the benefits of the breathwork styles of Tumo, Buteyko, and the Wim Hof method breathing. Various studies have been done involving these, and what we are doing here in this practice is inspired by these techniques. I'm very excited to be sharing it with you today. In just a moment, we're going to begin, so go ahead and get nice and comfortable, whether you're sitting up, if you are very familiar with this technique, or lying down. Go ahead and pause this video if you need to get comfortable. And now we are going to begin with a warm-up to help anchor us into the body and begin to bring awareness into the parts of the body that surround the diaphragm and help us to fully expand with air. Let's go ahead and begin with putting both of our hands on our belly, the middle fingers meeting at the navel, and just begin to take a nice deep breath in, feeling the belly lift the hands. And as you exhale, the belly button moves towards the spine, the hands on top of the belly begin to move closer to the spine. And breathe in, feeling the belly lift the hands once again. And as you exhale, the belly button moves back towards the spine. And then moving the hands to the side belly. Just lightly pressing the hands into the side belly, just right under the ribs. And feel as you inhale, that breath pressing the side belly into the hands. And the hands are just there to see if you can feel that motion from the side belly. And if you can feel it, that's awesome. If you can't, that's fine too. It might be really subtle. And just witnessing that side belly, bringing the awareness from the front belly to the side belly. And then we can shift our awareness to the low back, the back belly. As you feel the inhale, lightly pressing that low back into the ground. Maybe the spine, you get a little adjustment. The diaphragm is beautifully designed to massage the internal organs and the spine. One more nice deep breath into that low belly, low back belly area. And letting that go. And then bringing the awareness back into the front belly and breathing in the front belly, the side belly, and the back belly. Full 360-degree breath and letting that go. And one more time, feeling the hands expand in the front belly, the side belly, the back belly, and letting that go. And then shifting the hands just right at the ribs, maybe toying with the ribs, putting the fingers under the ribs, just kind of massaging those intercostal muscles just for a moment. They're very movable. And placing the hands on the front ribs. And taking an inhale and feeling those ribs expand upward and slightly outward, and feeling the hands lift as you breathe in. And as you exhale, feeling the hands lightly fall towards the spine. And another front rib breath in through the nose. And exhaling out through the mouth or the nose. And then shifting the hands to the side ribs. And breathing into those side ribs, feeling the ribs press the hands outward. And just exploring this space, taking a couple breaths, just noticing and witnessing your own shape and how the breath wants to move through that space. Last side rib breath, and then shifting the awareness to the back ribs. Taking a full expansive breath in, feeling those back ribs lightly press into the earth beneath you. And as you exhale, just being aware of that space and the shift in that space. One more back rib breath. Full expansion and letting that go. And now bringing the awareness back to the front ribs and filling the front ribs, filling the side ribs, the back ribs, full expansion 360 degrees and letting that go. And full 360 degree inhale, rib breath again. And letting that go. And now bringing the awareness and the hands up between the sternum and the collarbones. And breathing into that space, feeling the upper chest expand upward. And exhale, sinking down. Feeling the upper chest supported by the shoulders. Inhaling into that front chest. And exhale. And then moving to give yourself a little hug and feeling the space of the side chest just below the pits of the arms. And breathing in and feeling that expansion. And exhaling all the air out nice and softly. And one more full expansive side chest breath. And letting that go. And now shifting the awareness to the space between the shoulder blades, the upper back. Full expansive inhale, feeling that space move towards the earth, feeling that expansion, and as you exhale, releasing all of the breath nice and slow. And inhaling into the back chest. And exhaling. And bringing the awareness back to the front chest, full expanding that front chest into the side chest and the back chest, and letting that go. And inhaling that full 360-degree chest breath. All sides expanding, letting that go. And we're going to bring the awareness back all the way down to the navel. Inhaling into the front belly, the side belly, the back belly, the front ribs, the side ribs, the back ribs, the front chest, the side chest, the back chest, all the way up into the head, and let it go. And once again, the belly, the front belly, side belly, back belly, front ribs, side ribs, back ribs, front chest, side chest, back chest, all the way up into the head, and letting that go. And then we go belly, ribs, chest, all the way up, and letting go. And belly, ribs, chest, all the way up, and letting go. And then we shift into a 4-count cadence. 3 counts in and 1 count out. Breathing into the belly, the ribs, the chest, and letting go. And belly, ribs, chest, letting go, and belly, ribs, chest, and letting go. Breathing fully in, but not fully out, but fully in. It might seem a little uncomfortable at first, but after a couple of breaths, you will begin to find your rhythm and your flow. We will do 3 rounds, so take this time to ground down, grounding through the hips, with the chest supported by the upper back. Taking a full expansive breath in, and exhale, letting it go. And we begin. Belly, ribs, chest, letting go. 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 Keeping this pace, finding your rhythm, finding your flow, maybe changing the amount of air you take in all at once, slowing that breath in so you can take the full counts of inhaling in and letting go. Belly, ribs, chest, letting go. Deeply in, leave the mind behind. We are going to go deep inside the body. Follow the breath. Just go, no mind, just breath. Follow the breath deep into the depth of the body. Diving deep within ourselves. A journey deep into the physiology and the brain. Letting go. Belly, ribs, chest. Letting go. Belly, ribs, chest. Letting go. We're over halfway done round 1. And letting go. And follow the breath. The breath knows to go deeper. Deeper than your mind. It goes deeper than your conditioning. Lightheaded, loose in the body, possibly tingling. This is all normal sensations. This is the feeling of charging the body more than it is used to. Letting go. Belly, ribs, chest. Letting go. Belly, ribs, chest. Letting go. 8 more breaths. Deeply in, letting go. Belly, ribs, chest. Letting letting go. 6, 360-degree breath all around, letting go. Belly, ribs, chest. 4 more breaths. Deeply in, letting go. 3, fully in, letting go. 2, fully feeling yourself, the home stretch, letting go. 1, letting go. Last breath all the way in, and letting it go, and holding the breath after exhalation. Witness how you feel. You might hear a tone, the nervous system vibrating. This is the feeling of the nervous system charged with oxygen, electricity. 30 seconds has passed. Chemistry is being adjusted. The blood is shifting from neutral to alkaline, slowly down into acidity, and in a moment back to neutral. It's all happening right now. After the countdown, we breathe in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep inhale. Hold it. Visualizing energy moving up the spinal column from the base, liberating any stuck energy, stuck emotions, holding the breath, energy rising. With the final gong, we release with an Om. 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in through the nose, inhale. And exhale, letting it go. And taking a moment just to feeling the new state of the body, feeling this new state of openness. That's round number 1. Just anchoring down any light movements, getting comfortable for round 2. Round 1 can be the most difficult. Now, after holding the breath, we have stimulated the lungs to open even more, and now they are able to hold more air. And whenever you're ready, we begin round 2. Belly, ribs, chest, all the way up, letting go. Belly, ribs, chest, letting go. Pacing yourself with the slow breath, slow velocity, letting go. Belly, and we speed up. Ribs, chest, letting go. And deeply in like a wave, and letting go. Belly, ribs, chest, all the way up, and letting go. Don't think about it, just do it as we speed up. If it ever becomes too much, you can always return to normal breathing. Belly, ribs, chest, letting go. Belly, ribs, chest, all the way up, letting go. Just witness the sensations of the body. No force. The tone you hear is your nervous system at work. High oxygen, high pH. Following the breath as it comes into the body, in through the nose, into the lungs, from the lungs into the blood across the body, oxygen is delivered. And then the oxygen is used, and the carbon dioxide is in the blood and comes out through the lungs and out through the mouth. Deeply in, letting go, belly, ribs, chest, letting go. And that carbon dioxide goes out into the plants, into the trees, into the leaves, and is purified down into the trunk of the tree, carried down into the earth and purified, and brought back up through the tree, through the leaves, through the air, back into our nostrils, belly, ribs, chest, letting go. The original plant medicine, the intimate conversation between us and nature that is always happening. Belly, ribs, chest, letting go. Last 7 breaths. Fully in, letting go. 6, ribs, chest, up into the head, letting go. 5, ribs, chest, letting go. 4, we're in the home stretch here. Max it out, letting go. 3, ribs, chest full, let it out. Belly, ribs, chest, letting go. 1, deeply in, letting go. Last breath in, all the way. And exhaling, let it go. Holding the breath with no oxygen, no air in the lungs. This time we go for 1 minute and 30 seconds. Being sensitive to the subtle sensations. The first 30 seconds have passed. Feeling the body's capacity for oxygen and energy as it courses through the nervous system, through the body. A still and relaxed body can best hold energy and oxygen. 1 minute has passed. You can do more than you think you can, but always following your body's signs. There's no contest. When you feel the need to breathe, big deep breath in and hold it. Just a few more moments. We're almost there. And at the sound of the gong, deep breath in through the nose. Holding the breath. Feeling the energy rise from the lower centers up the spinal column, to the top of the head. We're in the final moments. And with the final gong, we release with the Om. 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in through the nose, inhale. And exhale, letting it go. And whenever you're ready, we come into our third final round, finding a nice relaxed state once again, and we go into the belly, ribs, chest, letting go, belly, ribs, chest, letting go, fully in all the way, but not fully out, in, ribs, chest, letting go, belly, ribs, chest, letting go, and keeping this rhythm, this pace noticing how your breath fits right with this pace. Deeply in, letting go. Belly, ribs, chest, letting go. Now you've got the hang of it. Just follow the music and let this be a playful and exploratory experience. Breathing deeply in, fully filling yourself and letting it go. Belly, ribs, chest, letting go. Visualize the energy entering the body. Feel it as it enters. Feel the energy as you see it enter. And let it go, and notice how the body becomes more charged. Notice the body's higher capacity for energy. This life source always around us, always at our fingertips, always at the tip of our nose. Belly, ribs, chest, letting go. Over halfway done this final round. Letting go. Belly, ribs, chest, letting go. Feel the energy as it courses through the body. It's attracted to our problem spots, wherever energy is most needed within our vessel. The body's intelligence directs it directly there. Belly, ribs, chest, letting go. Last 8 breaths. Deeply in, letting go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last breath all the way in, and exhale, letting it go. No air in the lungs. We hold the breath. This time we go for 2 minutes together without force. If you need to breathe in before then, you listen to your body and you take that breath in. That's the first 30 seconds. Just witness any subtle sensations. The breath is the way. The breath is the key. The key to the door. The door to energy. The door to unlocking the body. That's the first minute. The breath is the door that unlocks the mind. The portal that links the body and the mind and the soul. That's 1 minute and 30 seconds. Just a few more moments. We're almost there. And at the sound of the gong, deep breath in through the nose. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding the breath, feeling the energy rise from the lower centers up the spinal column, feeling energy rise from the root, rising up to the navel, to the solar plexus, feeling and visualizing that stream of energy up the spine, up to the heart center, rising up to the throat, to the third eye, to the crown, and at the gong we exhale with an Om. Deep breath in through the nose, inhale, and exhale, letting it go. Excellent work. Please allow yourself the next few minutes to allow the body to assimilate all of the unlocked energy that is now free-flowing through the body, allowing the body to use that energy as efficiently as it can in this moment. And also take this time to remember that this is your power, under the control of your will, whenever you need it. Thank you for exploring this breathwork practice with me today. Peace.